How's it going, everybody, and welcome to BattleBots Dream Matches, a new series where we take two robots that have never fought before and we pit them against each other to see who would win. Today we take Simon Scott and Ian Lewis's two creations, Razer and Warhead. Before we get into the fights though, we gotta show off the new bot designs for each. Razer is first. His body, as you may remember, was very small, and in fact he was only a 300-pound middleweight when first designed. This caused many different issues, starting with not having enough battery life. He got tired pretty quickly. So with the increased body size, I put in a second powerful battery, and now he's got two of those. But the angle of everything in the front meant that the front wheels could only go as far as where they are now. It doesn't really work out that well. The beak, of course, still looks dumb because you can't really do any parts with it, and I couldn't put the side self-righting mechanism on the beak. So unfortunately, if he gets tipped, he's in trouble. Now, however, let's look at Warhead, who was completely redesigned from the chassis to everything else. I started off redesigning the chassis just because it didn't look quite good and it was a little too big for him. That caused a little bit of problems in trying to fit everything in, which I eventually worked out, as you'll see in a second. The arms are completely different. Now that I have the new version, I have Bushido's big sword, which I thought would look a little more accurate for the arms. It kinda does, but it was still going to be pretty difficult regardless. And the tail is also in the back, but I didn't really spend much time with it because there was not much I was going to be able to do. Now as you see, the weapon motor, the Z-Tech motor, is on a flipping motor. And the reason I did this is because if you place it on a flipping motor outside or inside the body, you can then manipulate it however you want with the start position. So you can see that the Z-Tech motor is halfway inside and halfway outside of the chassis. It's a little more closer to the chassis, it looks a little more accurate, and it's a lot better. The blade itself moves a lot faster because of a glitch in this. The only thing is, it bounces a lot, and sometimes the blades will hit the ground. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into the tail of the tape. Both bots are very different in size and in weaponry. Razer with the clamping beak, while Warhead has the horizontal blade in front. Razer has a lot of speed and should be able to get around to Warhead's side since he's pretty slow. Warhead has good balance, and he's got the arms that could keep Razer in the front. Razer will also have to be weary of the beak strength, because if he attacks head-on, it could get easily ripped off.
From Bournemouth, Razer.
Introducing Warhead!
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! Razer versus Warhead, the brothers fighting. I don't think YouTube searches realize that these two are made by the same team. Razer with the first initial charge, getting up underneath Warhead. Ooh, and now he's got a good bite into Warhead. Lets him go, though. It looks like he was closer to the motor. But he's doing a very good job of getting under Warhead easily. Going at the front like that was a risky strategy. Can he get to the sides? Warhead with a good shot now. Razer still trying to feel Warhead out, trying to figure out what is the best method here. Oh, and there goes the head of Razer's beak! Warhead ripping it clean off, and that was the risk for Razer going head on. It's come back to bite him. And there goes another part of it, as Warhead goes up and over Razer, who's now just a wedge bot, and a big clash in the middle of them, of the arena. Now Razer's only hope is to somehow topple Warhead. He's got to get enough momentum, get up underneath, and somehow tip him over. But Warhead with the wide arms and the long wingspan, it's going to be difficult. Razer running into the kill saws and smoking and shaking. He's battered, he's beaten. Warhead moving in for the kill. Razer's under him again. It looks like this fight will be over fairly shortly. Razer will have to come back and think of a new strategy for the next fight, because head-on is not going to work against Warhead. And now Razer shoving Warhead into the wall. Both bots going over to the kill saws in the process. Warhead raising the arms. Looking for the final hits of this first match. Razer still smoking heavily. Big shots from Warhead, and there goes a wheel! He's not done with the damage! Well, now he is, because the fight's over! Razer's knocked out! Warhead making that look pretty easy, probably because it was pretty easy. When you rip off the opponent's weapon that quickly into a fight, there's not much else they can do. The box is locked, the lights are on. It's robot fighting time, round 2, between the brothers. Warhead slow to move out of the gates, Razer not. And Razor's still trying the head-on tactic. You'd think he would have learned his lesson from the last fight. Now backing away to reset. Oh, and here comes Razor with a big clamp on Warhead. He's got him, and he's got him right underneath the weapon. He's right at the motor. Can he cause damage? Oh, and he's lost him. And there's smoke coming out of Warhead. Razor doing significant damage. He lost the bite, though. He's gonna need to get there again. Razor trying another shove. Up underneath Warhead yet again. Well, the new strategy worked after one good drive. But can he get there again? He cannot! He's lost the head of his beak. And what looked like a promising start for Razor has all gone down the drain. And there goes a part flying off of Razor. What a shot from Warhead, who takes off the rest of the weapon. And we are back to where we started, Razor weaponless and Warhead in control. But Razor with a big shove in the wall, can he still do enough? Somehow to earn enough points, send it to a judge's decision. I don't know if he's going to be able to. He's taken a lot of damage already, and we're just now about halfway into the fight. So he's got a long time to last. Warhead raising the arms. Razor trying to shove him. He's tipped Warhead. Are the arms strong enough to put him on his wheels? And they are. Good work there from Warhead. He's coming in for the kill, trying to finish it off. Razor up underneath him again. The beak has done very little in these fights. Razor now smoking. He had his opportunity, but he couldn't hold on to Warhead, who was just able to slip out of his grasp. And he's now looking for the final shots. Warhead coming in for the kill. It's been a good effort, though, by Razor. We have to applaud the effort. Big shot from Warhead again. Just looking to finish this as quickly as he can. But Razor is making it difficult with another good attack. Getting up underneath Warhead. But there's a big shot from Warhead as he gets closer. And there's the final hit! And Warhead wins the series! Well, it looked a lot more promising there for Razor in the opening stages, but he couldn't get that grip that he had on Warhead after the first attempt. Warhead takes off the weapon and makes it a very easy win yet again. Congratulations, Warhead, for winning the series. You are apparently the best brother. The title record does not show that, though.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Well, that's the end of this episode. Warhead winning the series 2-0. Do you think this was an accurate representation? Do you think if these bots fought in real life, that would be the result? Have your say below. And if you want to see more from the recreated designs, check out Warhead in BattleBots Reborn Episode 5, and Razor was in Robot Wars Reborn Episode 7. Both series are on this channel. Find the playlists accordingly. Thanks for watching, have a good one, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Tombstone! Introducing Mauler!
The box is locked, the lights are on, it's robot fighting time! Ray Billings and Tombstone versus the Tilford family and Mauler 5150.